gonorrhea.
Isn't awesome.
Gorror.
God, he reigns.
Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to the 15th review for the month of Gorror, and this time I am taking a look at Evil Dead 2. Now, if you didn't check out my review for The Evil Dead, go check that out, but now I am here to review Evil Dead 2. Let's talk about it with the story. Ooh, scary. The story for Evil Dead 2 is actually kind of strange because in the beginning it tells a revised version of the original story, where in the original there was five people going to a cabin. In this one they tell a revised version of that story and only show Ash and his girlfriend. That's it. Which I thought was kind of strange. But anyway, after that it picks up right where the last one ended, with Ash, of course, battling the demonic forces of the Deadites. He gets his hand possessed, he has to cut it off, he puts a chainsaw in there, more people come, he has to kill a bunch of Deadites, everybody's getting possessed. He says a lot of witty lines, things are laughing at him, pandemonium. You know the story of Evil Dead, that's all I'm gonna say. There you go, it's a continuation and a bunch of crazy stuff happens. And blood and guts and funny. Alright, I'm just going to start off by saying Evil Dead 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It truly is, because it blends horror with comedy so perfectly. And not only that, but it has grotesque imagery. Admittedly, not as much as The Evil Dead, but that's fine. But still, a lot of grotesque, great practical effects, a lot of stop motion, which I always love stop motion, and just a fantastic performance by Bruce Campbell. Here is where he became Ash. He is so badass, so hilarious. When it gets to some of the slapstick comedy, which yes, there's a lot of slapstick in this film, when it gets to that, it is perfect because Bruce Campbell is a master at that. He is so charismatic and so great with that stuff. There's a part where his hand gets possessed and he has to pretend that his hand's trying to kill him, and it's probably the best performance I've ever seen in a movie, and I'm not kidding, because he does that so well. There's a part where he flips himself over just by doing this with his hand. Like, yeah, you gotta see it. It is so well done. He is perfect in this film, and it makes it just such an entertaining film. There's a part in this film later on, and I don't want to spoil it, but, and I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to say Bruce Campbell is going after some of the other survivors, and it's probably my favorite moment in the movie besides the hand part, and it's just so good. I love it. He's so good in this film. He is. I love him in this. He is perfect in the Evil Dead 2, or I'm sorry, Evil Dead 2. No thaw in this film. Oh, Dead by Dawn. I forgot. That's the subtitle. A lot of great practical effects. Like I said, the stop motion. I always love when they use stop motion. Bruce Campbell is at the top of his game here. He's so great as Ash. One of the best characters ever in a film. And it's just such a fun ride from beginning to end. It's so highly rewatchable. And it's, it's good that it's actually a 85-minute movie. It's pretty short because you could watch it over and over again. And you could just laugh and just love it every time. Evil Dead 2 is legitimately one of my favorite films of all time. I can go on all day about it. It's so good. It really is. It's not as grotesque and disturbing as the original. It doesn't do that whole Deadite thing where in the beginning someone looks, kind of normal, but then later on they just look even more disturbing. They don't really do that in this film, but there is a lot of moments where it's just disturbing but freaking hilarious, and I love this film. So Evil Dead 2, definitely go check it out. I have to give it a 40 out of 40. It's better than the original. The original's still fantastic too, so definitely go check that one out. But I love this movie so much. Evil Dead 2, 40 out of 40. There you go. Thank you and goodbye.